Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you another Prince reaction. We're first going to check out a few of Prince's interview appearances on The Today Show, which features the interviewer Bryant Gumbel. Then we'll switch gears to his 1997 NAACP Awards performance. I'm super excited to check all of this out today with you guys, but before diving in, let's pay a special thank you to Samantha the Wholesome for making this generous donation request and the selections for us today. Now, let's quickly jump into this.
So very much. After years of battling with the record people at Warner Brothers, the artist formerly known as Prince is now out on his own,
Formerly known.
control of his work, and embarking on a new chapter in his long and storied career. During his 20-year relationship with Warner Brothers, the man who gained fame as Prince sold more than 100 million records.
100 million. Oh my god.
And while
That
he hasn't
level of
talked much over the
popularity.
years, his music and his lyrics have spoken volumes.
Kiss.
In addition to being a prolific songwriter, he's proven to be a musical genius who could play more than 20 instruments.
Oh yeah. He could play one instrument, he's still a musical genius.
And with the exception of horns
It's
and
his
tambourine,
level.
he plays all of them on an ambitious new 3-disc CD called Emancipation. And though he performed in this program in July of '94 and again this past summer, the artist formerly known as Prince hasn't sat for an interview until today.
No more, that's the end.
Good morning.
You know, before we jump into this, it's just insane to me how I only really discovered Prince, you know, with you guys on the channel in the year 2025. That is so insane to me because Prince has been a household name since he arrived on the scene. He just was that guy. And now as I, talk to more and more friends of mine or friends of mine, they all already know about Prince and have been listening to him for years. And I'm sitting there like, nobody ever talked about Prince before it came up in our conversation. Like, why did you guys shield him from me? Why wasn't I made privy to this memo? Yeah, I'm just glad to be here. If, better late than never,
That's the end.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
The goatee.
How unnerving is this?
I'm getting used to it.
Are you?
Yeah.
You don't do these.
I've been doing a lot of interviews recently for Emancipation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But always in print.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah. You don't like the live camera? Does it make you uncomfortable?
Not when I'm singing.
Only when you're talking.
Yeah, I don't like to talk much.
Invariably, when I've told people we were talking, and you and I have had conversations on the phone a couple of times, I am asked, what do you call him? It doesn't bother me, but what would you say is the continuing point of having no pronounceable name?
Well, my name is very spiritual to me. It has a great deal of spiritual meaning, and one day maybe I'll hear a sound that will best give me the feeling of what it's supposed to be. But for right now, I just go by the look of it.
Does it bother you at all that it discomforts others, that it may make it difficult for them to interact with you?
To some degree, but there again, it's just one of the many rules that we as humans have to get used to, and I'm just trying to get unused to it, I guess.
You grew up.
It's so interesting because when it comes to attempting to break any paradigm, you're going against, thousands, millions of years of evolution, all that is all geared itself towards society being constructed the way that it is, with so many of the underlying beliefs and all of the epigenetics that go into how we express our, animalistic selves in a more formalized society. And then Prince is like, no, I don't have a name that you can pronounce. I don't believe that who I am, my essence, can be discerned by the simple lexicon. It's deeper than that. And that idea throws a wrench into everybody's world, because why are you the outlier? Why do you get to be different than all of us? Do you feel like you're better than us? I can imagine so many of those comments coming from a more like almost threatened place. Like, why are you doing this thing? Do you feel like you are X, Y, and Z relative to me? And so many people don't realize that, no, it's just about who I am, in this case, Prince, who he is and how he feels about himself. That's the thing that matters most, because the outside world always has so much to say about who you are, what you think, what you feel, but don't actually realize that you are your own independent person who deserves to have their autonomy. And if he can find something that is actually representative of who he is, who are we to stand in the face of that?
Up with, I was surprised to read, I didn't know this. You grew up with people calling you Skipper?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I remember
I take it you don't answer to that anymore. I figured that.
the young Prince interview.
All right. Let's talk about Emancipation. How would you describe Emancipation? What is it you set out to do with the 3 discs?
Well, originally, before we even started working on the music, we had the blueprint of 3 CDs, 36 songs, 12 songs each, and every CD to the frame we wanted to be an hour. And now, that was the challenge I set for myself, so that I could do something that I'd never done before, and also blow everybody away.
Did you want each of them to say something different?
No, that wasn't the plan at first, but I wanted them to be widespread and have a lot of diversity. And that's what I think is the coolest part of the whole package, is that there's something for everybody on there.
There is something for everybody. The collection represents a broad range of talents and musical tastes. And yet you chose Betcha by Golly Wow, an old Stylistics tune, as the one to put as a single and as the first video off of it. Why?
One thing, I had never done
think I've heard this
covers
one
before, and I thought it would be pretty interesting and something that would draw attention to the package. And also, it's a very beautiful song that I grew up with.
Let's talk the business of the album.
Oh, wonderful! I love that.
The album, the album debuted at number 11 on the charts. Second week it went to 38. Then it went to 58. It's still at 58. You disappointed?
No, not at all.
Come on, not even a little bit?
No. It's
I don't know. It's okay to not be number 1 on charts that are, it's all superficial anyways.
Come on,
art
not
is
even a
art.
little bit?
No. It's a 2 to 3 year project. It's going to go up and down the charts for a long time. There's at least 18 singles on it, and it's also an expensive package. So, in essence, we pretty much, I've made my money off of it already. Now, the wonderful thing is that to promote it, we're going to do a lot of benefit concerts in January for the Love for One Another charities, and then Emancipation will then mean that, you know, Billboard and the charts and all that, you know.
So you think when you take it out in tour with this, that'll spark sales even more?
Oh yeah, I mean, the SoundScan is interesting in as much as that it reads for some stores, and other stores it does not. So
yeah. When last you were here, you had.
What does it mean, sound scan? This is not a term that I think I'm familiar with. Sound scan meaning. Oh, SoundScan was a music sales tracking system, now known as Illuminate, previously Nielsen SoundScan, that collects and reports music and music video sales consumption data from retailers and digital platforms to use in charts like Billboard. It tracks sales from over 14,000 points of sales, digital downloads, streams, and radio spins, making it crucial for artists and labels to see how their music performs and chart on Billboard. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm going to pull it back some.
Billboard and the charts and all that, you know.
So you think when you take it out in tour with this, that'll spark sales even more?
Oh, yeah, I mean, SoundScan is interesting in as much as that it reads for some stores and other stores it does not, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, especially at that time too, the POS systems are not completely consolidated across all of the different vendors where they may be making sales. So he has potentially more money, or at least more sales that don't show up on paper because of let's say the slippage in this system.
Last you were here, you had, as I think everybody saw, you had slave written on your cheek, representative of what you felt was your relationship with Warner Brothers. Why was getting out from under that and having total control so important to you?
Well, let me just clarify. Slave that was written on my face had as much to do with my relationship with my record company as it did with my relationship with myself. I had sort of become a slave to the concept of recording music with preconceived notions, business and otherwise, going into the studio.
What's that, the idea that
And Prince arriving at that conclusion for himself just shows you how much humility this man has, because even at his level of genius, his performance, everything that is so excellent and brilliant about him, he still sees that he can fall into different patterns. There's much to learn from that.
Conceive notions, business and otherwise, going into the studio.
what's
Love
that,
hearing
the
you
idea,
talk.
this aura of who Prince then was supposedly?
That and also the simple fact that when you go into work, there are so many things you have to take into consideration when you're doing songs for an album. One thing that was very restricting, I found, is the simple fact that you have to record an album. You know,
True.
and there's a schedule involved in all of that. So
Yeah, the
now I
PR,
record in
the
complete
release.
freedom, and it's. I
single
think you can hear it
drops, all of it.
in this album. It's quite joyous and uplifting.
And you are in
It's a weird thing when you create for the purpose of monetizing, for the purpose of converting eyeballs to dollars, listeners to dollars, because if you are an artist, you don't actually need to extract that level of value from people because you just want to create the art. But of course, then we live in this society where we are forced to fend for ourselves, with money being the thing that allows us to have stability in our lives. And if we don't fend for ourselves, well, then things go very south very quickly, and not very many people are forgiving of that fact either. But as an artist, it puts you in a confusing role because you just want to create the art and let it express itself totally. Yet now all of these other secondary factors, like Prince is referring to, may be clouding his judgment, or at least forcing his mental bandwidth to be applied to more subjects than he would otherwise want to.
incredibly prolific. I understand that sometimes even when you are writing, in the midst of writing, you stop because you've got something else in your head, another song that you want to do. Does it come that easily to you?
Yeah, it's a curse and a blessing. My wife has me in studio rehab now.
Maite?
Yeah.
Maite, you want to come on in? You come on in. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. She's got you in studio rehab?
Yeah.
Meaning what?
I mean, she's trying to stop me from recording so much.
Why? What? Maite, how you doing? Come on, here, sit down.
Okay.
What do you want him to do instead of record?
Instead of record?
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to get him away from recording. What do you want him to do?
The lawn.
Oh, I can't see you doing the lawn.
Dishes.
Come on.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, man.
Are you trying to domesticate him?
No.
But she has changed your life.
Very much so.
Yeah? How?
Man, she's made it possible for me to focus on the earth a lot more. Focus
Wow.
on my life and
I saw
love.
where you said she made it easier for you to talk to God.
Yeah.
Help me out.
That's sort of emotional. I've always felt I had a closeness with my spiritual creator, but she's just taught me a new language, I suppose.
Maite, I saw where he told Oprah that he had the feeling that you were soulmates and had met in a previous life. Do the two of you believe in reincarnation?
Well, I do.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
So where do you think you met?
Oh boy, we're still trying to figure that out.
You
But
can tell.
Go ahead.
Wait, they feel so perfect for each other, and I know that they did. I don't know if they got separated or divorced, but because Prince did have another wife after Maite. I'm forgetting her name. You know, it's nice to see people in love. It's sad that we know like the fallout of, you know, them not being together, but two people who love each other, who are here for each other, for themselves on this earth to spread love. You know, if it holds, great. If it doesn't, they still loved, you know.
what? Well, I think there's a connection in Egypt.
In Egypt.
A connection in Egypt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he recall it in the same fashion?
Egypt or each?
Yeah, through the music and through my dancing, because I was a belly dancer before, and I have a strong connection with Egypt myself.
Egypt. Okay.
So when I played him the music and everything, that's when we started to realize it.
Has he mellowed? Is he a lot different than the rock star you met a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
How?
Because when I met him, he still went by the name of Prince, but I never called him that.
He jumped.
He's jumping because I never called him that. I mean, for me, I didn't see him as that person. And then it just took time. I mean, time answers all the questions.
Amen.
Amen. The two of you had a baby in October. Congratulations. There's a lot of questions surrounding the health of the baby. Is the baby well?
Well, let me just say this, that, you know, my obliqueness, so to say, when asked questions about that particular situation, you know, we both believe that thoughts and words can breed reality. And how we look at
How did he say that?
the situation.
Thoughts and words read reality?
Thoughts and words can breed reality.
Can read reality.
And how we look at the situation is very important. And what we say
Perspective,
about the
right?
situation is very important.
Right, right.
All I can say is that I like to believe that we're both enlightened individuals that know that if you leave things in God's hands, you'll find out everything, and you'll find out the answer to the plan. So anything that happens, we accept, and we just move on.
That sounds like, and I'll leave it there. It sounds like there's been a problem, but you're of the belief that whatever has happened for the best.
It's happened for a reason, yes.
Yeah. And he leaves it to the Almighty rather than, you know, toiling in all of the minor details and the things that go wrong on a day-to-day.
Gonna have to leave it there, but there's one question, just one question I want to ask. Okay, now I know you're semi-regular. I saw you at an NBA game. You like to do other things. He tells me you're
Semi-regular.
gonna go out and mow the lawn. I love your clothes. Your wardrobe is different. Do you own a blazer?
No.
Do you own a pair of pleated khakis?
No.
Would you ever wear my shoes?
Let me see. Hell no. No.
We'll leave it there.
Feels like all the tension got released right in that moment. Not that there was any, but
Okay, we're going to come on back in just a moment. 46 minutes there.
That was a
There's
nice-
more ahead right after this.
nice round-off moment. I think I've said this before about a handful of the Prince interviews we've checked out. It's so interesting the difference in style that interviewers had back in the pre-2000s versus what you may listen to today. So much of like the night shows of today, they're hosted by, you know, comedians and, you know, people who have some connection to that like celebrity, that artist world, who, you know, some people, they delve further into politics and social issues and whatnot. But sometimes the way that like those night shows happen, it almost feels like fake, you know, because like there is a reason for that artist to be on there. They're there to promote X, Y, and Z. They're here to talk about X, Y, and Z. The script is very tight in that regard. And then when we have something like this, it just feels like, you know, there is a little bit of friction in the conversation, but at the same time, they're just talking in a very real sense, you know. That's why I like that moment where they're just like all laughing and that tension kind of breaks. It feels like, no, this is all a legit thing rather than purely scripted. And that's one of the cool things about Prince, which I've mentioned before. He always keeps it real. And, you know, in these moments, he's not the most outgoing. He's more shy in stark contrast to what he presents on stage. But that's why it's so interesting to hear him speak, because he is so wise, and he taps into the exact feeling he has about whatever, you know, question is being posed. It's so fun. It's so fun to listen to him speak. I think this will be another appearance on the Today Show.
I'm gonna have to leave it there, but there's one question, just one question I want to ask. Okay, now I know you're semi-regular. I saw you at an NBA game. You like to do other things. He tells me you're
Semi-regular.
gonna go out and mow the lawn. I love your clothes. Your wardrobe is different.
Thank you.
Do you own a blazer?
That's so funny.
No.
Do you own a pair of pleated khakis?
Hell no. No.
Wait, no, the shoes.
Would you
There's
ever
the
wear my
shoes.
shoes?
Hell no.
I love that.
No.
We'll leave it there. Best of the holidays.
Thanks.
Okay? All right, it's good seeing you. Take care. Good luck.
Satisfying
Okay, we're going to
clap.
come on back in just a moment. 46 past the hour. There's more ahead right after this.
Okay, so this was a month later, it seems.
Bryant, a few weeks back, you had the pleasure of conducting the first live sit-down interview ever with the artist formerly known as Prince. We all enjoyed watching that, and
Wait, so
particularly
that was legitimately his first interview. I thought that was one of his first.
like the fact that he made fun of your shoes. Well, since we know he's one of your very favorite entertainers, the artist is back this morning with his band to sing, to perform a combination of two songs. Get out! With you and
Yo. No way. Oh, man. Does he have the shoes on? We gotta see the shoes. That's hilarious.
Yes!
He's so business.
I don't believe it.
I gotta see the shoes.
I don't believe it.
all right, hit it, guys.
Good on you.
I love that. He always leans into the joke. This time we get a performance, which I'm here for. Absolutely.
Candy sky, the pounding of my heart, the beats of strong, it's in your eyes. Ooh, what can I say, honey? They turn me on. I don't care where we go. I don't
I can't take him serious with the look.
I don't care, pretty baby. Take me with you.
Take me with you. I feel like he is being like so seduced right now by himself, but it's like a Prince version of himself. That's so awesome.
Brian, whatever you do,
Take me with you.
may God be with you. Don't you let nobody fool you. Just keep on keeping your cool. Wherever you go.
Detroit will miss you, Brian.
Remember to let your love flow.
Oh, is he retiring or something?
When the competition get tacky, Brian, brother, you keep on wearing your khakis. working part-time in a 5 and dime. My boss was Mr. McGee. Told me several times that he didn't like my time, 'cause I was a bit too leisurely. Seeming I was busy doing something close to nothing but different than the day before. That's when I saw her. Ooh, I saw her. She walked in through the outdoor. Come on. Raspberry beret.
Oh, the Raspberry Beret. Love the transition there.
If it was warm, she wouldn't wear much more. Raspberry beret. I think I love you, Brian.
Shout out the artist formerly known as Prince and Bryant.
We'll be back in a moment.
I love that.
Too much.
This is Today on NBC. What a cute couple.
He has like the same side
How great
too.
was that?
That's, you know, first of all, it's unbelievable that he's here. Secondly, it's unbelievable that he wrote a song for me. And thirdly, the outfit is.
Particularly unbelievable. We should mention that he went out and bought that after he saw what you were wearing here this
What
morning.
does Maite think of this?
It was her idea.
And the tags are still on the suit.
Shorts, man.
Also, she
He'll
said.
hate me for saying it, but I think he looks fantastic in it.
Also, she told me to impersonate you. I'm supposed to go. Take care, Brian.
I love it.
The artist currently impersonating Bryant Gumbel has agreed to play another song.
The artist formerly known as Prince, the artist currently impersonating Bryant Gumbel. I wonder how I'm going to title
The
this
artist
video.
currently impersonating Bryant Gumbel has agreed to play another song on one condition, that we all dance.
No,
And
no,
that
no, no, no.
means
I don't
you.
dance. I don't
Oh,
dance.
yes,
You
you
know
Oh,
I
but
don't
now you
dance.
do.
You
Now
know
you
I don't
do.
dance. You know I don't dance. Even my wife is here. I
Hey,
didn't even dance in my wedding. She
Stand
knows I
and
don't
sway.
dance.
Do something, Bryant.
You dance now.
Come on, Brian. When other ones make that noise, one of my boys, they like a dull knife. It just ain't cutting, talking loud, ain't saying nothing, ain't saying nothing, ain't saying nothing, ain't saying nothing. Wait a minute, Brian, get up.
This is all for Bryant. I love it.
Come on, Katie, get down. There we go. Montavo, do something, brother.
Dude, Prince is hilarious, man. Sorry, the artist formerly known as Prince is hilarious.
Turn around. All night, it just ain't cutting. Can't hear you. Talking loud. Saying nothing. People ain't saying nothing. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Wait a minute. Willard. Come on, get this rap, brother. Lord, Lord. Mike, you want some? Reverend, you want some?
See, all the fans outside, they got the
I can't hear you. You
memo.
want some? MPG, let her get some. Turn around. Everybody in here, come on. What time
I feel
is
like
it?
all eyes are on Bryant right now. We just want to know he's having a good time. That's awesome. It's really cool to be like directly shouted out by an artist, a friend of yours, somebody who knows you but has also all of that, mystique and prestige around him. It's like, wow, what did I do to deserve the attention of somebody like Prince? And, not to diminish our own value in this world as individuals, we all have innate value. But when you meet somebody as prophetic, as spiritual, as powerful as the likes of the artist formerly known as Prince, it is hard to feel anything but blessed in that moment. That would be my interpretation of how Bryant was feeling there. And it just makes me happy for Bryant, and it makes me so happy for Prince that he is the kind of guy to spread that generosity through humor, through performance, through his amazing thoughts. And he's just a man of the people. Let's check out the final content piece of the day, the NAACP Awards. Yeah, these are a little quieter, so I'll turn it up as much as I can. Maybe a lot of bit quieter. Turn up all of your speakers. He's got the shackles too, bringing that like slave imagery back to people's attention. His voice sounds so smooth in this. Five syllables, emancipation. I feel like we're getting a transition here. The clothes coming off.
Break the chain.
There he goes. It's off his left hand though. I love the theatrics around all this. Because it's not only in the lyrics and the music, it's in the visuals too. Some of us are visual learners. Me, I'm definitely a visual learner, but with music, having both is nice. Oh, what a groove. You can hear it, even though it's quiet, the bass bubbling all the way underneath. Super funky. Oh, and the guitar, yeah. They were foreshadowing that moment. Oh no, it's not a guitar. It is a bass, I think. I need them to slow it down. the multi-instrumentalist ability to just be the best at all the instruments, that's just not fair. Plain and simple. The love being shown.
From the Pasadena Civic Auditorium, it's the 28th NAACP Image Awards. With ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stevie Wonder.
Stevie.
Whenever you applaud an award presentation, you always try to find the words to express your love and appreciation for the person you're honoring. With someone like the artist, those words come easily. The Key of Life Award is given with admiration and special appreciation to an individual who serves at the vanguard of our ongoing fight for human rights. By demanding to own his recording masters, the artist has stood on the highest ground, claiming his legal and moral rights to ownership of his creative properties. His courage has demonstrated a way for individual artists to find freedom from corporate enslavement. Most of you probably think this brother was born cook.
What did he say? His brother was born what?
Most of you probably think this brother was born cook. What you don't
Cool.
know, his nickname growing up was Skipper. He was a child like any other child with a dream. He didn't learn to play the guitar and keyboards by osmosis. I can tell you that the only way you become a multi-instrumentalist is with discipline, determination, and devotion.
Wow.
He is a gifted and prolific writer-producer who for the last 19 years, since 1978, has released an album a year, establishing himself as one of the most important musical voices of the 20th century. He writes soul-searching songs that speak to our eternal needs for love and salvation. The double platinum success of Emancipation proves his popularity continues to cross cultural and racial lines, bringing together the world
And outside of the
R&B
WB
and rock.
umbrella.
But don't take my word. Let's look at it. Check it out.
The artist. I mean, what an insane run, right, for Prince? He's unstoppable. Oprah. I didn't expect us to have Oprah here. But I love that they're all respecting his naming, the artist. Just how many bangers does he have? It's like, yes, that's the answer to that question. For every mood, every instrument, every year.
Which writers, what other art forms have come into your music?
Comedians had a great deal of effect on my music.
Wow.
Since we know he's one of your very favorite entertainers, the artist is back this morning with his band.
Yeah, humor
to sing.
in so much of Prince's performances, now that I think about it. I mean, he's such an amalgamation of everything, you know? It's impossible to ascribe 10 adjectives to Prince. You could just go unendingly.
The artist and his love for one another charity through a rollicking party.
What it does is bring kids in from all around the country who have done well in school and kind of reward them for their success in school.
Everybody's here.
Oh, they're so kind. And if anybody deserves the level of recognition, it is the artist. I mean, what an indomitable force he was.
So, how can your name is standing? So, Skipper, Prince, the artist, I proudly stand here as a man, and I want to say that I'm proud to have witnessed your evolution and your emancipation. And if I can be so bold as to cover one of your lyrics, nothing, I mean nothing, I mean nothing, nothing compares to you. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
the artist.
I love it. I love the recognition that he's getting here. And Stevie's just the guy to do it. This is how like award shows should be done. I saw clips from a recent like streamer awards, and I guess it doesn't bear repeat. It's not worth repeating. But if you guys are interested, they were from a few days ago, and so many of these clips are just not it at all. It doesn't feel like a community where people love each other. This is what music is all about, bringing people together. I'm glad that they're honoring him this way. It's just getting emotional. I mean, they all love him.
When they told me that there was someone special who was going to present this to me, I didn't know who it was. I thought they were going to play a trick on me. And first, I thought it was going to be Bryant Gumbel dressed as me.
Oh wow!
So
The through line. I see what you did, Samantha.
I don't want to speak too much on this, but I do want to say that growing up, trying to get into the music business. At about 19 years old, I heard, somewhere around there, I heard songs in the key of life. And I can't tell you how much it still influences me to this day.
That is an album we need to get to.
All artists sort of gauge their greatness on. And the other thing is I've been trying to round up all the award shows from the 70s to show my wife how Stevie Wonder used to wipe out everybody. You know, when people would come up and thank him for not putting on a record. That I've never told you that, but I can't tell you what it did for me as a black person. So thank you for this.
The 28th NAACP Image Awards will continue
He's so humble.
with Jay Leno.
Is that everything there? Well, there you have it. That's Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince. That is... insert symbol here. I need to get better at production. Editing is not my strong suit at all. Yeah, this was an amazing triple reaction today. I really like that we had the Bryant Gumbel story kind of follow us through all of these videos today. It's nice, you know, it feels like a community kind of gathered themselves around their shared love and appreciation of Prince and what he stood for, what he stands for, because he will be forever in our hearts. And especially in regards to like how artists are constantly battling for their own autonomy in the music industry that is so ever vulture-esque, and even more so, some would say these days. It is nice. It is such a sign, like a symbol of hope, to have somebody like Prince stand on his own 2 feet and make it in spades and defy everyone's expectations of him, including the people who were there to previously support him but no longer do it, in the form of Warner Brothers, and he's still standing atop it all. It's an immensely admirable trait in Prince, that he is so resilient, and he comes from, again, such a humble place, just love for the art and making the world a better place and letting the music speak for itself and connect with those who need it. And he pays that same homage back to those who inspired him in the form of Stevie Wonder and so many other amazing artists. This is another thing that just makes me feel so connected to music in general, because it is this spider web that has transcended time. It's been brought down generation after generation and helps us connect with the past, the present, and the future through shared stories of our pain and suffering, of our love and devotion. It's so amazing. I love that. I love it. It is corny the way I say it, but it is what it is. And yeah, the artist will always be in our hearts, that's for sure. And still has so many more generations to inspire. I mean, I only discovered him again in the capacity that I have in 2025. That doesn't have to stop for me. I'll continue to discover more of his work, more of his artistry, and so many others out there too are discovering him. I'm introducing him to friends of mine who, I did say that most of my friends already know about him, but some don't, and that's where we make a difference. And slowly but surely, the world will be just a shade more purple. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the reaction today. If you did and want to request one yourself, please hit the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.